Good evening once again. This is the agenda of the regular board meeting. President and Board of Trustees, Village of Brown, Cook County, Illinois. Today is November 9th, 2021. At this time, I will ask for clerk to call the roll, please.
Trustee Cap?
Present.
Trustee Garcia?
Here.
Trustee Carter?
Here.
Trustee Richardson?
Here.
Trustee Claybrook?
Here. Form is present, so could you stand, could you lead us up to the table?
Uh-oh, I forgot our flag.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which stands one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We apologize for that.
Mr. Johnson, forgot, is that what happened?
Trustee Claybrook?
We forgot our flag.
Are there any approval or corrections of the minutes of the regular board meeting that was held on October 26, 2021? Any corrections to the minutes? If there are no corrections for the minutes of October 26, 2021, then I will ask for a motion to approve those minutes as they are.
I'll make the motion we approve the minutes.
A motion approved by trustee Cap to approve the minutes. Can we have a second, please?
Second.
Second by trustee Greer. Clerk, take the vote.
Trustee Cap?
Yes.
Trustee Garcia? Trustee Greer?
Yes.
Trustee Richardson?
Yes.
Trustee Claybrook?
Yes. Thank you. Motion passed, minutes approved. So before we open the meeting to the public, if you have anything to address to the board, if you would stand up and give us your name and your reason for speaking to the board. So at this time, I will ask for a motion to open the meeting to the public.
I make a motion to open the meeting to the public.
The motion approved by trustee Claybrook. Could we have a second, please? Second by trustee Garcia. Will the clerk take the roll?
Trustee Cap?
Yes.
Trustee Garcia? Trustee Greer?
Yes.
Trustee Richardson?
Yes.
Trustee Claybrook?
Yes.
Motion passed. The meeting is now open to the public. Are there any public comments?
Well, I got a question about, since we had such an overwhelming amount of snow this past February, is it possible that Burnham can come up with a way to have our own people to shovel the snow for the seniors that's here, like the purchase of bobcats or snow blowers, something to go around to help the seniors and have a nominal fee, you know, that will go to the fueling and paying for the vehicles or the snow plows or something. Since Burnham is predominantly seniors, we need the service.
I'm sorry.
Because
can I
I'm
have
not
your
getting
name
out
for the
there and
record?
shoveling snow.
Can I have your name just for the record?
Oh, Diane Powell.
Thank you.
That's just an idea.
Okay. Are there any other public comments?
I am retired now, so.
Are there any other public comments? There are no other, yes, yes.
For the public comments, perhaps you could recognize for a moment of silence. Tomorrow, Thursday, is Veterans Day. And I know one of our trustees is a veteran. I'm a veteran. I don't know if anyone else in the audience is a
Three.
veteran.
We got two trustees.
Three, actually. Three.
Three? So, to memorialize them, thank them for their service to us and our country. I appreciate something what you did.
Okay, so trustee Cap, if you,
Don't we want to save that for the end?
we normally do that on the memorials,
Yeah. We'll do it on the spot.
we have a section for that, we'll take care of it.
Thank you.
Okay. So, if there are no further comments, I will ask for a motion to close the meeting to the public.
I move to close the meeting to the public.
A motion approved by trustee Richardson to close the meeting to the public.
I'll
Do we have a
second. I'll
Second by
second.
trustee Cap. Will the clerk take the vote?
Trustee Cap?
Yes.
Trustee Garcia? Yes. Trustee Greer?
Yes.
Trustee Richardson?
Yes.
Trustee Claybrook?
Yes.
Thank you, meeting is now closed to the public, and, Ms. Powell, and we will certainly take that under serious consideration, and try to work out something on that.
Okay, thank you.
Saginaw, the research on Saginaw is finally done, 142nd, 141st, 142nd, and the landscape are come tomorrow and fill in the hole and plant the grass seeds. Davis Construction did start today, saw cutting on Green Bay Avenue. I'm not sure what block it was yet, so we'll check that out tomorrow.
By mine.
Give up. Soft cutting.
Yeah.
They was out on Burnham?
142nd, they were cutting them down the street.
Okay, all right. So that's all I have for that, so clerk, Celeste?
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Just want to mention that the clerk's office will be closed in observance of Veterans Day this Thursday, November 11th. And also, the Secretary of State was here at the Senior Center on November 4th, Thursday, and there was a turnout of 50 individuals that came out to renew their driver's license, their ID, their CDL, and renew their stickers, face stickers. So that was quite a few. And that's all I have.
That was a very good turnout. We had a 75 back during the summer, but we had 50 at this event. And that really surpasses several years past that we've had that many. So, that's good. Thank you for that report. Public education, Council.
Okay, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Prepare your home early for winter with a free weatherization kit to keep the cold air out. Kits may be delivered to your home. Each kit has the essentials to seal your home's windows, doors, and outlets. And you can call the gas company, and the number is 877-886-4239, or you can order online at nicorgas.com/free kit. So again, if you need a kit, you can call and they will send you one, which is a good thing. Our Burnham Fire Department, as you know, is dedicated to protecting life and property by providing our community with firefighting, medical, and many other emergency services as requested by our citizens. Our fire department possesses a keen sense of community services, and they're here to help as first responders when the duty calls. So again, we have a fantastic fire department, and again, they had a very awesome open house. So again, we'd like to just give thanks to our fire department for their services. Let us work together to keep our village and family safe. If you see something, say something. Or dial 911 for emergency. Anyone that owes child support can have the past due child support debt owed to the state of Illinois permanently removed from your records. And I'm sure there are a lot of people, especially men out there, that owe child support, and they're having, every careful, it's in a lot of problems. But you can call for more information. There's a number that can be called, so you can get information. The program is called a Clean Slate Program, and I will put information out there so everyone that's interested can know about that. And as the year began to run down, let us take a look back and be thankful for all the fun and happy memories we made throughout the year. May your Thanksgiving be full of peace and joy this year. We have so many things to be thankful for. So many things have been happening in this world: fires, floods, hijacking, killing. Just recently we had the concert with all the people. So we have a lot to be thankful for this year. And so Thanksgiving should be a wonderful day. And let's look back on our memories and be thankful and grateful for all the things that we have for our family and for our friends. And I also just want to give thanks to our fire department. So our fire department and our police department, we're very blessed to have a very good police department as well as the fire department, and as our first responders. And I think that's, oh yes, one other thing. It's circus time. We have free tickets to go to the circus. The circus is going to be November the 26th, November the 27th, and November the 28th. So if anyone is interested in obtaining tickets, they are available. You can get, for one adult ticket, a child can get it free. And I think that for adults, the tickets are, I believe, $20. And if you come early, the children can ride, the family can ride on the exotic animals and meet the circus stars. It's going to be at the Hammond Civic Center, and that's 5825 Soul Avenue in Hammond, Indiana. So they have elephants, horses, camels, ponies, dogs, and much, much, much more. So anyone, we have plenty of tickets. Again, the adult have to pay and the child gets in free. Anyone that wants tickets, please see me afterwards, or we'll have them in the office as you would need them. Thank you.
Thank you, Trustee Griff, for your information. I'd like to break back to Thanksgiving, so there are people that's inviting people for the other giving call. Okay, the next item would be public works, and that would be Trustee Claybrook, if you would take that.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Discussion of, consideration of, and taking action to approve or not approve on the purchase of a used 2019 Case 521G wheel loader in the amount of $114,947, which includes the trade-in amount of $16,000 on our 1997 Volvo L50C. We have an extended warranty of 1,000 hours or 24 months. The contract agreement would be 5 annual payments of $25,459 due on the first of the month at a rate of 3.50%. First annual payment due in advance.
So are there any questions from the board? Well, this is $25,459 per annual. So if we pay this off immediately, and we'll save $12,000 in interest over 5 years. So we're going to be looking at the financial review, and good possibility that we would probably be doing that. So yes, on the board, no.
I make a motion to approve on the purchase of a used 2019 Case 521G wheel loader in the amount of $114,947, which includes the trade-in amount of $16,000 of our 1997 Volvo L50C. We have an extended warranty of 1,000 hours or 24 months. The contract agreement would be 5 annual payments of $25,459 due on the first of the month at a rate of 3.50%. First annual payment due in advance.
Trustee Claybrook has made a motion to approve the purchase of this loader. Can we have a second?
Second.
Second by Trustee Richardson. Will the clerk take the roll?
Trustee Pat?
Yes.
Trustee Garcia? Yes. Trustee Greer?
Yes.
Trustee Richardson?
Yes.
Trustee Claybrook?
Yes.
Motion passed. We need to sign the agreement. All right, so who needs to sign it? We need to sign that agreement. We'll give it to you so you can start the process, and we probably, so she would make, $25,000 check or something. So Wayne, come to the office in the morning about 10 o'clock or so we can have this figured out as how we go.
That's all I have.
Thank you, Trustee Claybrook. And congratulations, Public Works. In fact, the payload that we have, it says here, kind of a 1997, that's almost my age. Okay, ordinance resolution planning. Trustee Garcia, this item, I'm gonna ask the board to kind of keeping it close to our list. So in other words, you wanna read it, you can read it, but we won't. I'm gonna ask for a motion, I need a second to table it to the next meeting.
So, you want me to motion?
Yes.
A motion to table, the item under, ordinance, resolution, and planning to the next meeting.
I'll second it.
Okay, but the clerk take the roll.
Trustee Cap?
Yes.
Trustee Garcia?
Yes.
Trustee Greer?
Yes.
Trustee Richardson?
Yes.
Trustee Claybrook?
Yes.
Motion passed, thank you. Finance, trustee Cap.
I have nothing this
Trustee
evening.
Cap, public utilities, trustee Richardson.
Good evening, I have nothing. Oh, I'm sorry, I think have something. Next Saturday, November 20th, 12 to 2 p.m. at the, Community Center, Gen Care Senior Medical Center will be having a fall festival. So they'll have doctors there that'll talk about their health care program. And we're having, they're bringing a 40-plus double Dutch club. It's a group of women over the age of 40 gets together and jump double Dutch. So that's next Saturday, November 20th.
There you go, Miss Diane. Okay, and trustee Greer and I are gonna be talking to the county. We're gonna try to find out when and if it'll be possible we could set up some vaccines for the children. Maybe also the follow up with the some safety job for the residents. So you and I. In the Parks and Recreation, a couple of weeks ago, we had our last 3-on-3 tournament of the season. It was a great success. And I thank all the participants, and Attorney Stanley donated some cards, and our IT guy Jeff donated some cards, and Pooch and Deputy Chief Larry McPherson participated. The trustee Claybrook participated to help to make it a nice transition, and the youth was very inspired about it. And so we posted it on Facebook, we put it on the website. So this is our goal for the community, to try to uplift our youth and our children, and to keep them engaged and keep their mind in a positive direction, that it doesn't go into vain purposes. So with that being said, we move to the next level. So with the memorials, so the communication, memorials that we can do that now. So we can have a moment of silence for the veterans. Okay, thank you. Did we have?
I have one other item. Tomorrow is also the Marine Corps' birthday, and they're gonna be 245 years old. Keep the Marines in your thoughts tomorrow.
Thank you. Then unfinished business. A lot of new business. We have Melissa Hill from B. So would you flip the light, Dwayne? Well, before you do that, would you tell us a little bit about the program, and then he'll flip the light and you can go ahead and start.
Sure. Thank you guys so much for having me. My name is Melissa Joyce with BSI Online. We are a backflow data administration and management firm based out of Alsip, Illinois. And we would be partnering with the Village of Burnham to help with your EPA mandated backflow administration program. So I was asked to come here today just to present what backflow is, because some of you might not know. So I can explain that. I have some slides, should only be about 5 minutes. Thank you. So what is backflow? Backflow is the undesirable reversal flow of water and any possible undesirable substances in that water from a non-potable water source, so a non-drinking water source, to a potable source, so to your drinking water. And that can be caused by a water main break, as it's illustrated here. So that water would be sucked in through the pipes back through the water system. what we do is we manage backflow assemblies and the EPA test results that are required to be tracked. So those backflow devices are on the screen there, and you can typically find those on commercial properties, schools, industrial facilities, and then any irrigation and fire systems located within your jurisdiction. And again, that device just protects that reversal of flow, so that water won't go back into the drinking water supply for the village of Burnham.
I have a question now, so.
Sure.
If we had a water main break,
Mhm.
so in essence, in order for the water to backflow and go back into the system, it would have to be off. And usually if you have a water main break, then the water is very high pressure and it's not feasible. It's not feasible for any contamination to go in reverse, because it's always going forward at a high pressure, so would that not be the case?
It would. So if there was a water main break, that pressure would drop significantly within a snap. And that pressure, then it sucks it back through those pipes.
And so if it goes below, 20 PSI, then that's where it's necessary to do a bore order, is that correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
I got a question, how would that affect residential?
Sure, so those backflow devices, what you see on the screen,
Yeah,
those would protect the water supply going into those buildings, schools, anything that happens internally in the building. It would protect that water supply that's at that facility.
I think her question is mainly that, how it would protect her as a homeowner.
thank you.
Sure. So the village of Burnham has backflow assemblies located within those pump stations, within those water filtration systems. So that contaminated water would not flow into the potable water that's being distributed to your home.
Okay.
These are just the rules and regulations. The Illinois EPA Title 35 is what mandates the village of Burnham to run a backflow program and to keep all of that data on those devices. And that is where BSI, or our company, would come in. We're located in Alsip, and then we have a proprietary website that the licensed testers enter in all of those results for those devices on our website. So the village would not have to keep track of any paper test results or stacks of paper that we all see on our desks. It would be available on the website for the village utilities director, Brandon, and then of course I met with the mayor. It would be all electronic, so you wouldn't have to keep paper files. All the data is yours, and we turn it back over to the village in real time, so you would be able to see those results instantly within a few seconds of test submittal.
And so is it safe to say that this program and this project would cost the village around $500 per annum?
That is correct. The village would only be charged $495 annually for the system.
What kind of backup system do you have in case of power failure or whatever?
Absolutely. We partner with Amazon Web Services to house all of the cloud-based data, because everything is stored in the cloud. As a second layer to that, we have internal servers, and then the village would also have all of that data available to them as well.
Okay.
That is all I have. Does anyone else have any questions for me?
I have a good example, and
Sure.
people don't realize this, but if you keep your garden hose connected to your spigot, and then you have the spigot on so that there's water pressure in your hose, if something was to happen with your house where you needed extra water pressure, your house could technically or physically draw that water from the garden hose. And you could be drinking that nasty water that's been sitting in your garden hose for weeks or months or whatever. you have to remember to disconnect your garden hose when you're not using, because that water sits in there. And if pressure became low because you're running the washing machine or taking a shower, your house could grab that water that's in that hose. And that's a really good example of why that you need backflow preventers. And they do have those for garden hoses too, and some people have those, but most people don't. It's required now, I think, by code, but.
Yes.
But you should leave your, water hose on in your garden, just for that same reason, to keep the nasty water out of your
And
system.
when you say you should leave it on, do you mean that you shouldn't leave it set out over the winter?
No, just even during the summer, you should leave your spigot turned on,
Oh.
so that water's under that hose, even though you might have a nozzle at the other end that doesn't leak out, the water still sits there, and then, the chlorine dissipates, and then the water gets nasty, and you could technically be drinking that if it's, I think that's a good example, right?
Yes,
Right?
that is a cross connection.
Okay. Any other questions or comments? Okay. We're gonna new business, so I'll ask for a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion that we adjourn.
A motion on the floor by trustee Cap to adjourn, do we have a second?
Second.
Clerk, take the roll.
Trustee Cap?
Yes.
Trustee Garcia? Trustee Greer?
Yes.
Trustee Richardson?
Yes.
Trustee Claybrook?
Yes.
Thank you, motion passed, meeting is adjourned, thanks for coming, thanks for listening.
Thank you.